Hey everyone, it's Sally Estlin from Self-Empowered Lifestyle. How are we doing today? So in Melbourne, it's starting to get really frosty and chilly, and night times have been really cold. So wherever you are in the world, you're either warming up or you're cooling down. So, the theme this week has been a lot about truth bombs, about facing the truth. OMG, it's been hard, it's been confronting. But it's also a time to be gentle on yourself, to really rest, because it's about creating space. It's about actually closing the doors, finishing things up, tying up loose ends, and then just stopping and pausing. And I know it can be quite frightening and terrifying because you're then left with this great unknown in front of you. But I'm telling you, the energy is requiring you to just stop and pause and trust, have faith and belief that everything will be okay. It's literally creating the space for great stuff to come in. I was saying to someone yesterday, I find it terrifying. And they said, no, just look at it in the other way. And once you shift your mindset into great opportunities and possibilities, like just be open to it. Because if you're sitting there with a little bit of fear of the future, well, then that's what you're going to draw in. So if if you're struggling at the moment, just reach out. I can do a reading or just talk to you or whatever. But this is the time to create some space, to really stop, pause, and then really have the trust and belief that the future is amazing and amazing. This is a year beyond our wildest dreams. And I'm telling you, once we get to the second half of the year, it's just going to catapult up. But it requires the foundational work to be done now, to shut up all those things that need to shut the doors on the things that need to be finished, or, tying up loose ends, or just going, right, I'm done with that, shutting it down, whatever it is. But this is the time. We've got about 6 weeks left till the middle of the year. And then, whoa, just strap yourself in. But honestly, it's time to put on the pause button and just be, not do more, just be. Okie dokie. Right, growth card today. What do I need to know today? Please show me the way. We'll see how many cards we pull today. I started doing 3 a long time ago, then it led to 4, then it led to 5, and we just follow the energy, right? Just follow the energy. Alrighty, so yeah, so many conversations this week about, just let's just embrace the beautifulness that's coming towards us, because there is greatness. We're going from this old way to the new way. And as we go across that bridge, it requires you to be you first. And under that bridge, it says that means take responsibility for yourself and let go of responsibility for others. And, own your shit. Like, it's all about ownership. Own your stuff, but others have to own theirs too. So this is where we need to stop and pause and create some space to own our stuff and to take responsibility of ourselves and not other people. Oh, I'm getting itchy shoulders. What's going on? Alrighty, as I'm shuffling away, let's see which cards come up. I thought, well, bugger it, we're going to put in the sometimes challenging cards, the growth deck and the new beginnings deck. And it really is an amazing time. It is. Once you can overcome any fears or worries or stresses or doubts. Self-doubt, that's the old way. Shut the door on that. Shut the door on that. Bang it in the head, right? Self-doubt, that's gone, right? Just step into your greatness. Step into your courage and your confidence moving forward. Super duper duper important. Alrighty, first card says, what am I supposed to be learning or doing to grow my gorgeousness? This is about being more of you. What am I supposed to be learning? Lessons learned. Like, this is about just embracing everything that you've learned, allowing it to just come together, allowing that wisdom to sink in, to ground in. And to grow your gorgeousness is about being more of your absolute authentic self. This is about just finding that personal radio station, tuning into the dial. That's when you're in alignment and flow. That's when people resonate towards you. You don't have to do anything more. You just have to be more of that gorgeous person. And that's just about the learning, is to just be okay with that. Just be okay to just be rather than do. That's how we started off the conversation today. It's about being more of you, not doing more. Alrighty, so the diamonds within, sometimes the diamonds are it's when they're formed under pressure. So let's see how you form under pressure. Let's just see what's coming up today. Like, I'm getting lots of feedback about the card readings. Some people are looking forward to them every day, which is awesome. So I started doing them because I've got my YouTube channel, and I was building up my subscribers and stuff, and I was doing algorithm stuff and whatever, and I had to do some YouTube videos sort of 5 to 10 minutes long, and it's just like a perfect time just to get some daily guidance, I think. So let's see what comes out under here. So I just sort of organically fell into doing these every day. Alrighty. The second card says, I'm releasing any doubts. Oh, here we go, the doubts that I have so my dreams can come true. Self-doubt, shut the door on it. It's gone, right? We can't take that with us because we're only going to draw more doubts in as we're going through. This is what I'm talking about. Creating space is like stepping into your courage and confidence and believing in yourself. Belief is so important. Belief in yourself, because as we cross over to this new way, it's about self-worth, self-value, self-belief, self-love. It's about you truly believing in you. So we got to shut the door on the doubt. I'm releasing any doubts that I have. So as we're just tying up loose ends, we're releasing, letting go of any doubt about ourselves. Surrender. This is the time to surrender and let go. And sometimes it's bloody hard. It's bloody hard. Trust me, it's bloody hard. All these words that I'm saying, I'm not saying it's easy, but I'm saying once you do it, it's very empowering. But to actually let go of any doubt about yourself, about where you're going, about your future, just trust, believe, and allow. Easy to say, hard to do. Reach out if you need any help with it, because I wanted to get some challenging cards today, something to think about over the weekend, right? So new beginnings. Let's just see what comes up there. So you've just got to like be more of you, shut the door, close up loose ends, stop doing things that aren't bringing you joy, like wherever you can possibly, and release any doubt. Release it, release it, release it. Just believe in yourself. Follow the energy within. That's going to be your best internal GPS guidance. These cards are stuck together, so there's got to be two of them. That's three. Okay, I'm going to take the center one and see what that says. It says, if I could spend a day doing whatever I desire, what would that be? What is it that you would love to do? What would you choose to do? What would make your soul sing? If I could spend a day doing whatever I desire, what would that be? And I'm hoping it involves a walk in nature. I hope it involves taking some time out for yourself. I hope it involves you being in the sunshine, just allowing yourself to just immerse yourself in nature, back to basics. But what is it? If you could spend a day doing whatever I desire, what would that be? It might even be, cleaning up your office. It might be putting your clothes away. It might be cooking for the whole day. I don't know, whatever it is. It might be going out for a picnic. I don't know. If you could spend a day doing whatever you desire, what would that be? For me, it would be working out and going for walks and maybe going for a nice lunch or something. But, this is about you are in the driver's seat of your choices, right? And you can choose to create these days of doing whatever it is that you want. You might go for a drive. I don't know, but thinking about, you can't have what you're not thinking about. Do you know what I mean? Like, you've got to create it. You've got to take the time out to think, what is it that I'm really choosing? So I'm going to read these other two cards because they came out together. If I could change just one thing right now, what would it be? Oh, just one little thing, what would it be? If I could change just one thing right now, what would it be? And, change just starts with simple, small steps. It gets the energy going. It gets the energy in motion. So what small change, what little thing can you do right now? Just thinking about it, right? Just writing it down. Just get pen to paper or put it in your phone. One little thing. I'm just trying to think, if I could change one thing right now, what would it be? Okie dokie. Yeah, it would be not working on weekends. That'd be really good because then I'd have more time to make my soul sing. But that's okay. That's what I'm going to do for next weekend. No, maybe the week. No, in 2 weeks. Okay, but that's one little thing I'm going to work towards, is not working on the weekends. That'd be awesome. Just having a break. Alrighty, and the next one is, have I ever felt stuck in negative thinking that could be holding me back? All right, our thoughts are very, very powerful. Everything is energy, and our thoughts can either make us small or they can help us grow tall. So, stuck in negative thinking that holds you back. Every situation, every experience that you have in life can be perceived in a positive way or a negative way. And every negative can be turned around into a positive. In my journal, I don't know, it's up there somewhere. Anyway, there's a positivity exercise, taking a perceived negative experience of something bad, I don't know, and then finding 3 positives out of it, because out of every situation, every experience, as I started to say before, lots of lessons to be learned, but there's also positives to be made out of it. So, our thoughts, they guide us, right? And the things that you put in your head, it's going to every cell in your body, the thoughts that you say, particularly about yourself, putting yourself down, the judgments, let's not do it. Let's just turn that around. You've got to overcome that inner critic and be the inner champion, because, of course, our autopilot, our sabotaging mind is the first to say, oh, you can't do it. You're not good enough. Okay, yeah, let's give that, okay, a little bit of airplay. Yeah, that is an option, but you know what? I'm not choosing that. So as we're going through this amazing shift, we really are going through this amazing shift. The negative thoughts are going to come in, the self-doubt, but this is a time to shut the door on those, because if you are really choosing to create a life beyond your wildest dreams, well, then you've got to like let the doubt go, step up and start with a positivity. Every day I start to think in a positive way, setting my mindset and intentions in a positive and grateful way, because it's very easy. The mind's there to sabotage us and say, oh, you're going to put you down and whatever, all the negative thinking. But, you know, you are in the driver's seat of your choices, and how you choose to think, feel, and act is one thing that you can control. So, of course, catch yourself. It's all about catching yourself. Stop, pause when you start to go down that autopilot of negative thinking. Stop, pause, and go, yeah, am I choosing that or am I not? You know, twisting it around. For sure, we have some really shitty days, and some days we just got to write them off. But overall, you know, you have to step it up. You know, empower yourself. Go within and go, you know, I'm not choosing that outcome. I'm just not, because what's going to look like down the track? Oh, these cards are very insightful today. Ooh, alrighty. So we've done a growth card, a diamonds within. We've done 3 new beginnings cards. Let's do an inspiration. Let's pick up the energy with some inspiration. This is often just tapping into your intuition, your internal GPS. It's, you know, choosing to trust that third eye. Loving the bamboo. I'm telling you what, if you haven't worn bamboo, give these a go. And also my recycled plastic bottle pants are so, they're holding everything up. It's fantastic. And the design I did with the hot pants and the leggings is to a wide band to suck it all in. There's no camel toe. Woo, double thumbs on that one. And you either get the print all over, the yardage print, or you can have the design on the heat transfer on the front of the legs. Side pockets are so handy when I'm walking along, putting my key down the side. Actually, I've got cash from my client this morning. Woohoo! That's a bonus. Alrighty, inspiration deck. At some point, you have to let go of what you thought would happen and live in what is happening. Oh, yes, this is allowing yourself to step into the unknown. Really letting everything go. You know, we can't control the future. We can put out our goals and all that sort of stuff, but really following the energy, because the universe always says, well, there's something better for you. So whenever you're manifesting or materializing, always put in inverted commas, this or something better. Don't limit yourself by your logical mind, because often the universe has bigger plans for you. So this one says at some point you have to let go of what you thought would happen and live in what is happening, because we're just living in the present moment. The past is the past and the future hasn't even happened. And stress and anxiety is when we have a negative projection of the future, of stuff that hasn't even happened. So just let go and live in the moment, because, you know, sometimes things don't work out the way that they expect. They end up being better when we can let go, trust and believe, right? Trust, believe and allow. Let go, step up and be more. You know, a couple of my mantras that I live by. But when you truly, you know, peel back the layers and look at what that means, trusting in yourself, like fully trusting, fully embodying that trust. Because if there's any element of self-doubt, that's going to affect the energy that's resonating out when you're going, yeah, I'm trusting, but maybe only a little bit, or there's a lot of self-doubt there. Well, then that's going to be thrown back at you. This is a really tricky time of creating space where you just fully let go. You fully trust and believe that it's all going to be magnificent moving forward. All this card from the Bling deck is just falling out. So this says you can have your dreams come true. You actually can, but remember, let go of the self-doubt. So if we do a little recap, we've done 7 cards. But important reading today. So what can I say? What am I supposed to be learning or doing to grow my gorgeousness? So learning from every experience, and, you know, just need to be more of you. Just at the moment, it's really important to pause and stop, tie up loose ends, but just around the future, just create some space for greatness to come in. So just clean up your backyard. Stop doing the things that you're ready to stop doing, or put the intentions in there to like go, right, I'm ready for this new path. Part of this process, though, is to release any doubts that you have so your dreams can come true. So release the self-doubt. It is really important time now to empower yourself. Step up, big girl undies, big boy undies, pull them up, pull up your socks and go, you know what? find that courage within, that confidence within, and just be okay with just being you. Because very important time just to be you, tuned into your personal radio station where you're in alignment and flow. That's when you've got your whole resonant frequency, your vibration and energy is all in alignment, and you're just comfortable being you. And people love that. They resonate towards you. So the more that you can just be more of you, not doing, it's this busy, 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 busy. It's dissipating all of your energy. Just be solidly tuned into your station, and people will be drawn to that. Let go out of the stress and the worry and the doubt, right? The next card says, if I could spend a day doing whatever I desire, what would that be? So this is about actually thinking, what is it that I'm choosing to make my soul sing? And make sure that you balance your time and your energy, that you have these breaks, that on the weekend, or might not be the weekend, it might be during the week that works better for you, just to have some time for you to do what it is that you're really choosing to do, out with a friend or just be on your own. A lot of people like to just have that space, and they find it hard just to have that time to themselves. But that's okay. And it's important to have that time to regroup as well for your mental health. Okay, the next one is, if I could change just one thing right now, what would it be? All change starts with just starting to start with simple, small steps, because that makes it sustainable. So it might be just structuring a little walk in your diary. I'm a big about walking in nature because it's so good for you on every level. Just one little piece of change. I don't know, it might be not looking at your phone for the first hour in the morning. It might be not touching your emails until you allow your creative juices to flow through. There's just like small little changes in your diary can make, or in your day, can have incredible impacts. So one small little change that you could implement, I'm just thinking, my mind's ticking over, what could I put in my diary? It might be get up half an hour earlier and just have that time for you before all the busyness starts. But one simple change that you could make right now, just thinking about that and actually doing it, rather than just thinking about it, but actually doing it. Oh, slightly longer card reading today. Oh, well. Have I ever felt stuck in negative thinking that could be holding me back? Of course, we all have negative thoughts, but every situation, every experience, we can turn it into a positive. Out of every perceived negative, there's always positives to be found from however tricky your situation is. There's positives there. So it's about catching yourself. Stop, pause, and just reposition from below the line to above the line, from reacting to responding. Negative situations, there's positives to be found. Let's be a Pollyanna. There's a silver lining in every situation. Next one, at some point, you have to let go of what you thought would happen and live in what is happening. This is about living in the moment, just being okay with you. Be your authentic self. Dial into your personal radio station, sit there in that comfy spot, and just be okay with that, because we can only control how we think, feel, and act in the present moment. We can only control our time and energy, nothing else. Let go of other people's expectations and judgments and criticisms. Let go of that about ourselves. Oh, I'm a failure, I should have been doing that. Stop. Just stop. Just stop, 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 and be okay with where you're at right now. And also just congratulate yourself on what you have achieved. That's really important to do as well. Because at the end of the day, you can have your dreams come true. You absolutely can. And it's just following the energy, following the process of trust, believe and allow, let go of so much stuff, surrender, step up, and just be more, and allow yourself to just be more of your absolute self, your authentic self, your genuine self, and be okay with that, because it's about being comfortable with who you are. And with that, I'm complete. That was quite a big reading. So, yeah, if you've got any questions or need any help, or you just go, oh, shit, so just reach out. Okay. And with that, have a wonderful evening, afternoon, day, whatever it is, and weekend. And I'll catch you later. Bye.